We are requesting that residents in the area of Pocopson Township remain inside, lock your doors, lock your cars. He is still considered an extremely dangerous individual. There is evidence to suggest that he is still in that local residence. We do not believe he has gotten more than 1 to 2 miles away from the prison.
This morning, an ongoing manhunt for this convicted killer seen on local security cameras after escaping prison on Thursday. Danilo Cavalcanti is an illegal immigrant who had just been found guilty of killing his ex-girlfriend and is also wanted on murder charges in his home country of Brazil. Retired FBI Special Agent Robin Dreeke joins us now. Robin, thanks for being here. First of all, just what's your takeaway on this escape of a convicted murderer?
Yeah, this is really what I call the perfect storm of everything that can go wrong went wrong. First of all, this individual is extremely comfortable with violence, crime, and murder, which makes him so dangerous. Also, he was just recently sentenced to life behind bars, which is a great impetus for people to take opportunities when presented. And so he just takes this opportunity and seizes it. And whether it's a leadership change, it's infrastructure, manpower issues, whatever it is, he took that opportunity and ran with it.
So why, first of all, what do we know about this prison? How does someone like this escape?
You know, we just had another escape in Pennsylvania, and I looked at the stats on this, and they're pretty clear. In the past couple of years, prison breaks have gone down. But again, I think a combination of all those things coming together made it an opportunity, and he seized that opportunity because he is resourceful, because he spent a lifetime in a gang and doing all these violent actions. And I think the change in leadership, when those things filter down, and being in the Army, when leadership at top is in flux, things kind of go chaotic. And so the last warden was placed on admin leave. They had an acting warden in there. And then if you were having issues with manpower and funding and infrastructure, these things can happen.
I know there have been issues of overcrowding as well. When you're outnumbered, that's now this criminal who's on the loose doesn't speak English either. And you heard the authorities say they believe he's within 1 to 2 miles. Do you anticipate? I mean, how dangerous is this for the people living in that area? And what do you think the chances are of him actually being recaptured?
Extremely dangerous in the area. And you mentioned the language issue. It's interesting because when people don't have English or the native speaking language as their first language, they become highly attuned, even more attuned to their environment and looking for opportunities through nonverbal cues, both through individuals that they can victimize and organizations and institutions like he did. The arc of violence in his life makes him this dangerous, and also being Labor Day weekend and people being possibly away from their homes make opportunities for him. And so those are really critical things for people to do. And so when you're going back to your home, I think it's really important for people to take a great assessment of their outside of their homes first to make sure there's been no break-ins or any change. Yeah, be prepared to defend yourself, ultimately. Robin Dreeke, thank you very much for the update. It's a scary scenario for the folks in that area. Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Pete. You got to hope the authorities find him soon. I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.